France is a country that has so much to offer. Paris is a city of love. The Eiffel Tower is a must-see for sightseers. The Louvre Museum is a must-visit for history buffs. Fashion is a passion for shopaholics, and cheese and wine are a delight for food and drink enthusiasts. It's no wonder that France is the most visited country in the world by tourists. French culture and traditions are truly unique. They're shaped by the country's geographical location, the intense migrations it has received, and the accumulations from history. These characteristics attract everyone, young and old, from past to present. Before moving on to the video, I would love your support by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. France is one of the largest countries in Europe in terms of area, with a population of 67,813,396 people in France, which has an area of approximately 640,679 square kilometers, including overseas territories. The official language is French, which is one of the most beautiful languages in the world. Its currency has been the euro since 2002 and the French franc before that. France is a unitary state governed by a semi-presidential system, which is a great way of ensuring that the country is run efficiently. France has no official religion and is a secular nation, which is a great way of ensuring that everyone is treated equally. Paris, the city of lovers, is the capital of France and the most populous city in the country. As of January 1st, 2023, the city was home to approximately 12,271,798 people. Paris is one of Europe's leading centers of art, fashion, gastronomy, finance, and diplomacy. Paris is the most visited city in Europe and France by foreign tourists, and it's easy to see why. The city is home to some of the world's most iconic attractions, including the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, Notre Dame Cathedral, and the Champs-Elysées. France shares its borders with Belgium and Luxembourg to the north, the Atlantic Ocean and the Bay of Biscay to the west, Spain and the Mediterranean Sea to the south, and Italy, Germany, and Belgium to the east. France is a country of incredible diversity, with vegetation varying from region to region. The Mediterranean coast has a Mediterranean climate, which is perfect for oaks, marquees, and red pines. The Atlantic coast has an oceanic climate, which is ideal for large-leaved forests. France is a country that welcomes millions of visitors every year, offering something different to everyone. Its cultural diversity is also reflected in its celebrations, which are truly unique. The country is buzzing with special days and festivals all year round. These unique events showcase the country's rich culture and history, offering visitors a truly unforgettable experience. The Cannes Film Festival is one of the most exciting festivals in France, held in May. Named after the city of Cannes, this festival is attended by world-famous Hollywood stars, and the Palme d'Or Awards are distributed. Another day celebrated with enthusiasm in France is July 14th, known as Bastille Day. This is the day of the Bastille raid that laid the foundation for the French Revolution. The holiday is a spectacular celebration of unity, with military parades, concerts, dances, and fireworks. France is a country that truly values music, and the music festival FTDY Musique is a highlight of the year. Held on June 21st, the longest day of the year, the festival brings together professional and amateur musicians from all over the country. Paris Fashion Week, held in Paris, the heart of fashion, is one of the most remarkable events in the country. This event, attended by many famous brands and names, shapes fashion in a big way. History and art can be found in every corner of France. In this country, which attaches importance to its history, there are many buildings and artifacts that have survived from the past to the present. Paris is one of the top places to visit in France. It was originally planned to be built temporarily, but it has become the city's symbol over time. The Eiffel Tower is a must-see for anyone visiting Paris. Its lights illuminate the city at night, making it an iconic symbol of the city. The Louvre Museum is another popular attraction in Paris. It houses the world-famous Mona Lisa portrait and contains countless important artifacts. Notre Dame, which is used as a tourist attraction, still operates as a Roman Catholic church today. Champs-Elysées Street, also known as Champs-Elysées Avenue or Champs-Elysées Boulevard, gets its name from the Elysian Plains, which is mentioned in Greek mythology as paradise. It's considered the most famous street in Paris, and you'll find shops selling world-famous brands on this street. The Arc de Triomphe is right in the middle of the Charles de Gaulle Square, and it leads to 12 avenues. One of them is the Champs-Elysées on February 18, 1806, after Napoleon Bonaparte told his troops that he wanted a triumphal arch built on this avenue. The French architect Jean Chalgrin started work on it. The Arc de Triomphe has a tomb of unknown soldiers for the soldiers who died in World War I. The Seine is the second longest river in France. It's a very important river for France, both touristically and commercially. The river bisects Paris, and there are 37 bridges over Paris alone. Disneyland, where the cartoon characters of our childhood dreams come to life and live, is located in Marne-la-Vallée east of Paris. The amusement park is a great place for everyone, no matter if you're a kid or an adult. It's one of the most visited spots in Paris. Another place where order and nobility come together is the Palace of Versailles. Nobles used to live in the palace, which is now used as a museum. Because the palace is so big, only a small part of it is open to visitors. This palace, which was originally a hunting lodge built for Louis XIII, was later built 20 kilometers outside Paris by Louis XIV and moved the courts and administration of France here. France is known for its food culture, which goes back to the Middle Ages. It really took off during the French Revolution and Napoleon period, and it's still going strong today. Roquefort cheeses, red meat, seafood, foie gras, escargot, croissants, crème and baguette bread are just a few examples of the diverse food culture France has to offer. What makes these dishes so special is their presentation. Even though French food varies from region to region, you can find all these different styles in Paris. If you want to fit in better, we suggest that students who go to France to study start their day with croissants and baguettes with coffee. Cheese is eaten after the main meals and light dinners. You can't go to France and not try the famous French food, including the colorful macarons known as French hamburgers and hot chocolate. If you're going to Paris, don't be surprised to see small tables close together in restaurants and cafes. It's like you're sitting with strangers. If you're invited for dinner by a French family, don't go hungry. For the French, dinner is a long, pleasant conversation over wine. France is one of the most racist countries in Europe. France has been exploiting the wealth of Africa for years, and it seems like it still can't give up some of its behaviors despite the passage of years. I just want to remind you that it's not a generalization. It's just a small part of the people who don't give up these behaviors. France's unique beauties, rich culture, and historical texture fascinate every visitor and leave deep traces. There's a hidden gem to be found in every corner of this incredible country. Every moment is an unforgettable experience. The romance, the magic of flavors, the depths of history, and the cultural richness of France embrace everyone and offer an unforgettable travel experience. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel by activating the bell button. You will be notified in my new videos. See you in the next video.